Cheers, welcome to my channel. This is a timely tarot oracle reading about random shift. This is a general or collective reading, so parts may or may not resonate with you. Take what works for you and leave the rest. This is also a timely reading, meaning if you're watching it at this time, it's perfect for you. Having said that, if it has been a while since I posted this, what was going on in your life back then? That may give you further clarity as to your situation now. All right, we do have the magician or the Emperor from the tarot. I did a quick meditation beforehand, and this was the underlying energy from the tarot. And the Emperor is representing a high performance individual, someone with authority, whatever field of work he's in, he's at the top of his game. The energy is also talking about him being all four kings from the minor arcana rolled into one. He has from his life experience and his ability to stay on track, he embodies the qualities of all four kings. He wears his armor underneath his robe so that he can grab onto an opportunity at a moment's notice. And also, do you want to come up here, Stella? Come. Oh, no. Sorry, my cat she was asleep, but now she's here as soon as I started the reading. So this is someone who's very wise. People look up to them as an authority figure. There's someone who's on the, if they're on the straight and narrow, they are someone who has a lot of life experience in dealing with whatever they need to and staying on their destined path. And the other card we have is the Magician. So the Magician is from my oracle, Tales from the Vector. And this is courtesy of the Intergalactic Federation of Light. This is the Magician card. In my oracle, the Magician is a beautiful dragonfly, as you can see. Dragonflies are intimately connected with to dragon energy. They embody the power of flight and mastery of life on the wing. So helicopters were engineered in the beginning from observing the behavior of dragonflies. They can hover, they can perform really complicated aerial maneuvers, and they also can fly straight up and down. So they're really, they are all about the power of flight and life on the wing. So they absorb the light and reflect it back. So spiritually, they're representing their ability to awaken true vision. And so this is talking about the Magician. Now this is from when I was in Peru, a vision. Well, this is from a little dragonfly who came across on the path. And it was playing with in the water, in the puddle. It was so fun. Just a real beautiful little dragonfly. And so this is about stirring the waters to bring bliss about. And this is definitely an energetic upgrade. It says that you have access to 100% infinite potential, to the power of infinity and beyond, and that you have all the tools you need. All you have to do is learn how to use them and use which one when to be most efficient, and you can reach your true potential. We do have, for the first card out, we have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is sometimes considered a fool rushing in. It appears he's running from the Emperor here. Generally, the fool is running from someone or from something. And so, hi, love. Hello. Okay, be a good girl now. So this is talking about the Knight of Swords possibly running from the Emperor's energy, or he's running towards something, but we don't know what he's running towards. So it's most likely there's something about the Emperor that maybe he's a beta male, and he just maybe he just challenged the Emperor, and he's like, better get the heck out of here before he cleans my clock again. It's that type of energy. This is very alpha male energy. And so The Knight of Swords is bringing in some information or communication. Quite often he is considered the fool rushing in. We can only see half his sword. Now in tarot, swords represent the element of air, and this is about thoughts. So the sword is your mental intelligence, discipline of your mind. And it's also a double-edged sword, so it represents your logic and your intuition. And what we can see here is half the sword, so he might only have half the information, and we can't see the point, and maybe he can't either. He's got a big red flag flying on the back of his helmet, and he's clearly pushing this horse very, very hard through barren land and against the wind. This is talking about, the horse is talking about his heartfelt energy and passion for life. But so this card is definitely information, communication coming in. Sometimes this card can represent an investigation happening or technology being used to have an investigation. Now that could be legal or illegal. It can also represent hot mic energy, spy energy, that type of thing. So we'll see what this is as we go. We'll see if we can figure out. We can't really see who he's running to as of yet. So let's see. We have the soulmate's energy. So this is talking about a soul contract, basically. We have two people here that have made a contract between their souls to meet up in this lifetime and at some point. And this is talking about two people who are very balanced already. They've done a lot of the inner work. So one of these could be the Emperor for sure. Or it could be remember that characters in tarot are all archetypes. So they are not gender specific. So an emperor can be a female in her masculine energy, and it can be vice versa. But this is saying that if it's the two people coming together, each of them is totally balanced within their masculine and feminine energies. They are toasting each other. This is quite often the soulmate energy is romantic love. That's what the cups represent. But the cups can also represent love of anyone or anything, or even something you love to do or something you love to be. Basically, the contract is that they get together in this lifetime and they empower each other to stay on their journey and to, it's a very healing energy, very connected to source energy. That's what this is representing, the Hermes symbol. This is saying that communication is very strong between them, and also through the higher self network. HSN, I call it. That's the connection to the Most High and to universal strength. And this is talking about them being able to be online 24/7. Very similar to being online, the HSN network, but it's you're on it 24/7 whether you're aware of it or not, whereas normally you have to log on and off the internet. So this is having that connection to source and the connection to each other to empower each other. Now, if you're not looking for love in that way, sometimes this could represent, the soulmate does not have to be about romantic love. Sometimes it could be someone to empower you in your business or whatever that is, a business partner or just someone that comes into your life and you encourage each other. Sometimes this can also mean you coming together in this energy and being supportive of yourself. And then we do have the King of Wands. And so sometimes when we have the Emperor out like this as a main figure, this will explain if kings start showing up, it sometimes is the Emperor energy and explaining how he got to be an emperor, and sometimes not. So we'll just wait to see who the characters are as we go here. But the King of Wands is talking about, he's sitting on his throne and you can see he's ready to go at a moment's notice. This is someone who's enthusiastic for life, very optimistic. He's a visionary. He represents the element of fire, and that is a wooden wand. And this is talking about taking passionate action. It's also from a tree, so it's representing the deep roots of ancestors and the offspring, the offshoots here representing the descendants. And so, did I say descendants or did I say ancestors? I can't remember. But ancestors, descendants. And so he is a visionary. This is someone, the King of Wands is very charismatic and considered to be the sexiest of all the kings. He is a visionary. He likes to tackle new projects, gain knowledge about life in general and how things work. And at the back of his throne here, we have the salamanders in a circle with the lions and a little salamander running here. That represents protection from fire because that is his element. He has a fiery personality and, can be very outgoing. The energy on the back of his throne, a while back I noticed it looks like a face, like two eyes, a mustache, and smoke coming out of the nose and mouth. And this energy sometimes could just be representing that he's smoking hot, because he is, or it could represent where there's smoke, there's fire. So something to understand about the King of Wands is that he has a tendency to settle down later in life. All of the fire signs, that's the Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, tend to be very independent, and they really, really value their freedom. So, sometimes if there's smoke, there could be fire with him. His love for adventure and the new sometimes does bleed into his romantic life. So it's just something to keep in mind about the King of Wands. And then we also have the energy of the reconciliation. So reconciliation, this card has quite a few allusions in it. Reconciliation would imply that there needs to be forgiveness. Forgiveness paves the way for reconciliation. Sometimes this card just talks about reunions and people coming in from the past, especially if you have you didn't get closure or you have unresolved issues between you still. This energy can be talking about going back into your childhood, when you were really young. So this could represent someone that you knew back when you were in elementary school, high school, starting out in university, college, that type of energy, or someone that you've had, it has been in your past that you have unfinished business with. Now, when you first look at this card, you think, oh, it's two children playing with these potted plants and there's someone in the background watching over them. But when you look more closely, you realize, wait a minute, that's a gnome and that's a little woman. And from the back, she looks like a hag. From the front, she looks like a little woman. But they're both wearing this white mitt. So neither one wants to have these flowers. The old hag is like, let's go, get away from us. We don't want your stupid flowers. They're not even yours to give away. And the younger version is being nice. She's people-pleasing and explaining herself. We're dressed in our finery. We don't want to get our white mitt dirty. And this is saying, if someone from your past comes in and you've had problems with them in the past and they've proven themselves not to be reliable for you, are you going to people-please and allow them back into your life? And we do have also the white flowers here representing innocence. So these cups are talking about, the flowers in these pots or in these cups are anything but innocent, because this is from the nightshade family. And it's talking about, it's Datra. And so Datra is, if children or pets were to eat that, they could become very ill. So you would never let children play with Datra. Actually, it is sometimes used by shamans to create visions in their ceremonies to heal inner child wounds. And so that's more the representation here. And the person in the background there, they are walking down the path. They're a total stranger. They're not even, there's no one watching over the children, but that's okay because they're not children. But you can see all the illusions in this card can be saying you might have illusions about your childhood that you're unaware of, maybe even that things maybe are not quite how you were told they are, and or maybe how you perceive them to be. So let's see what else is going on here. We do have the Page of Pentacles coming in. The Page of Pentacles, Pentacles in Tarot represent the element of earth. And so this is about matters of the earth and physical matter on the earth. Of course, we need to be happy on the planet. We need to have money. It's a big part of our lives. But you could have all the money in the world and still not be living the lifestyle you want. So the pentacles actually are talking about lifestyle. And again, we have this energy of someone who is younger. The pages would start working for the kings and queens around 7 to 14 years of age. And they would, stay with the palace as long as they were doing a good job. And maybe even when they were 21, they would be considered for knighthood. Back in those days, the life expectancy was like half of what it is now. So people started working way younger. So this would be a real coup. This would be someone that got educated. It's almost like an apprentice energy. So this may be significant for the information coming in for you, especially when we have this card as well. So this could be someone, this could be the information about the Pentacles could be coming in about from something that happened in your childhood, or it could have be when you were in elementary school, high school, or you were just starting it out in college, university, and possibly joining the workforce. So it might give you a clue. Also, this could represent someone that you knew from back then that's coming back into your life with this reconciliation. So maybe there's some information coming in, as I said, about something that you're not aware of. That this can represent, it could represent an offer for, a position in a company, a headhunter, that type of energy for business. It can represent paperwork and inheritances, trust funds, that sort of thing. So there might even be some money that is coming towards you that you were left in a will or something like that. So let's keep going here and see. We do have the Six of Wands. And so the Six of Wands is saying victory. Woohoo. So this is saying after going through a difficult time or a competition, a battle of some sort, that you have come out the clear winner. There's the laurel wreath on your wand there. And the people in the background, they may have also been going for this position or have been in the competition, but they have to admit that you have actually earned this title. Or this could represent, like, maybe you're at work and there's a promotion and a bunch of people apply for it and you're the one that gets the position. They're a little bit disgruntled because they would have liked to have had the position as well, but they have to admit that you came out the clear leader. And the reason you did is because you have learned to rein in your emotions and discipline your mind so that you are you get your shift together when you're under pressure. And it was apparent, and when you had the interviews and in your work, that you're able to do that. So this is victory quite often after some sort of battle or competition. And then we have on this energy here, we have the Hermit. And so the Hermit is talking about when your foundation is shaken and you don't know what direction to go in. I feel like there was some sort of there's some sort of something that you don't know about from your childhood that maybe you're going to find out. And the Hermit is, after a dark night of the soul such as that, climbing the mountain to isolate yourself until the lantern is full of the light of the North Star. In tarot, the North Star represents your destined journey, the path that you are destined to be on, and it's sitting right on this soulmate energy. So this energy could be running from the energy of your soulmate coming in. If this is the competition, They know that if your soulmate energy comes in, that you're going to be in an elevated position to be able to move forward. And I feel like if this hasn't happened, it may happen. And again, remember, that could just be within yourself, like really pulling yourself together. And so when the Hermit's rod lines up and it's golden, then he knows when it lightens up that he is ready to go out and take action after conferring with the Most High. And this is a period of isolation. Now, it's talking about being in this energy. I feel this is why you felt the need to isolate. Maybe after this information came in, it was at a time when you were like finally getting back on your feet, and whatever this information may have really kind of shaking your foundation. That's the energy I'm getting. And we have like this energy of really not knowing what to do now. Like you were in a position where you were just about to move forward, and now you're wondering if this is the direction you want to go in after this information comes in. That's what it feels like. So let's take a look and see here. So this is talking about this person is sitting here with their feet turned out. Quite often this can represent having fears about about your survival, almost like are you going to be able to make it in the world? That type of energy. It's leaking energy, masculine and feminine, from the base chakra, and then protecting your heart with your arms crossed over your heart. And the right arm is holding the left arm back. The right arm represents your logic, holding back your intuition, saying, don't use your intuition, don't feel. Remember last time you did that, you got so hurt. So you may have had some sort of situation with someone that, and that could be talking about this energy that your soulmate disappointed you in a matter of love, and you haven't gotten over it. I feel like the soulmate energy, though, with these cards coming in, is talking maybe back then it was this energy that, was someone from your past that you knew from when you were really young. Now, this wouldn't necessarily have to be a romantic thing, but I feel like the soulmate energy is actually coming through, but once you have to heal from it, because it's sitting right on here. And this is having victory after dealing with this energy. And I do still feel that there's this competition energy that doesn't want you to be in this elevated position. They want to keep you in this energy where you don't know what to do. And this is like being in the energy of like not being able to see which solution, and feeling like there's only two ways out, this or that. My way or the highway. That can sometimes represent the emperor's energy. The emperor can be very controlling and say it's my way or the highway type of energy. So we have a situation here where you need to use your intuition as well as your logic to decide what you're going to do here. And let's keep going here and see. The moon is saying to use your intuition. And then we have, because there's a promise here of being able to, like, this is saying that you might even, after this victory, have like 9 cups. Like you were, like, this is, I feel like an energy almost of fearing, of going back to like how things were when you were in this energy, when you were in your childhood, something about that. And so, when you were more insecure, this is you being, feeling like a leader. You can see how proud this person is. And the other people, excuse me, recognizing that that you can show, that you've shown leadership skill. So this could be, you might even be the King of Wands. And you might have gone through something that really, in your childhood, that kind of sucked shook your foundation in a very profound way. And this is about your healing journey to becoming the Emperor energy. I feel like that is the most likely scenario here. And perhaps now It's talking about you're so close to having everything you want. Maybe the one thing that you're missing is this soulmate energy. You have 9 cups here. And we can't tell with this card. This is someone, this is saying that this is a public figure. So you might be a public figure. And you see how very similar these 2 cards are? I feel this is saying the difference in your energy. It's saying there could have been something that happened recently that kind of brought up this energy again, and you found out something new. And this is whatever the problem is here, the energy that created that problem does not want you to know what's really going on. That's the energy. I feel that definitely it has to do with this soulmate energy. They don't want you in your power in this way. And this is like, look at how the energy is the same on the bottom. But on the top, the arms are now down here, and you're more like a genie nodding your head, and then you're about to get what you want. And this can be talking about, you may have had these 9 cups in the past. So here the 9 cups are representing, you know, love of your partner, possibly love of yourself, love of your career, love of the peer group, love of your friends, love of your family, love of your children. You get the picture, love of where you're living, all of that, that you were so close. And then this information came in and it rocked your foundation again. That's the energy. And I feel like we don't know how you were so close to having that 10th cup, and then something happened. So this could have been in the past. It can be right now, happening right now, or it's just about to happen. And this is, but I definitely feel like this, you're the King of Wands energy, and this is everything you learned to overcome what happened in your childhood has put you in this position of power. But something about this rocked your world again, and you're kind of, this is saying, don't lose your focus now. You're so close to having everything you want. And it's also saying that, you know, you need to stay, you need to stay in the game and stay focused. Look at, I'm losing my voice. It's almost like if you're on stage and you have to have a speaking engagement, but for whatever reason, you can't speak. You know, you get laryngitis or something like that. And because as soon as this card comes up, all of a sudden, now my voice is coming back, just identifying it. So this is talking about, do not quit now, maintain your focus. You are almost there. He almost has his, he's making an infinity symbol with his arms here, rather than having them protecting his heart. And the blindfold's off. It's basically ready to go. And then what do we have? We have the Queen of Wands at the top. So the King and the Queen of Wands, maybe this is this energy here. And this is the energy that rocked you, is realizing that you are missing your soulmate. You've met your soulmate. Maybe this energy here doesn't want you to get together with this because they are the competition. And they preferred you when you weren't in a leadership role, because now you're an emperor and you're unbeatable now. This Queen of Wands and King of Wands energy definitely could be this soulmate couple. And the Queen of Wands, she is holding this sunflower because the sunflower is representing happiness. And she remains happy because she has mastered the art of using her intuition and her logic at the same time to get creative solutions to problems and matching. It's like a match of the energy here. You notice, she doesn't have these salamanders and the lion energy on her robe. And that's because like the knights and the pages do also. So all of it's only the Queen of Wands out of the face cards that doesn't have that. That's because she's the one who sets the tone. She's the one who commands the fire. She doesn't need protection from fire. She makes shift happen. because she always can come up with a creative solution. And the sunflower is saying she follows the light of the sun and the warmth of the sun, just like the sunflower heads turn to the sun, so does she. And so this is talking about being on her destined path, conferring with God, and being in this position of being able to, so this could be talking about the journey of both of the soulmates. The thing about soulmate energy is it can be like a real odd couple, someone you wouldn't normally date. So this could be saying keep an open mind, because this would be someone very different from your normal type. But when you get talking, all of a sudden you'll realize that you've had very similar experiences in life, in very different, but from different cultures, possibly different. Maybe one was raised with a lot of money and one was raised with hardly any, that type of thing. Yet you tended to go through all these different experiences that were very similar at the same age. That's not uncommon with the soulmate energy. So yes, I feel like both of you, I think, have been elevated to the Emperor energy when you come together, for sure. And it's also talking about being a strong magician, being able to reach your infinite potential and being able to use that in very powerful ways. So when you come together, you would be unstoppable. And the energy here is like, no, we can't let them get together. They'll be unstoppable. That's the energy I'm picking up. Now, I'm going to clarify this for those of you who want clarification. Just looking from here, we see the competition running, because I feel that this could be talking about the Queen of Wands energy, going and conferring with God, and then being in this. I feel like it's both of you, both the King and the Queen, rising to this energy. And so it's talking about the competition running because, you've isolated and overcoming this energy of having a closed mind and opening up to the options, and then being at the top. And here, this is representing, it's a power couple, someone that the public will know if they don't now. And this is talking about the information coming in, changing what you both knew about your childhood. Very interesting. You might have even known each other when you were children and haven't seen each other for a very long time, or have met at some point and it's been years have gone by since you've met. But this is about having victory. So, and we're going to clarify. If you are leaving the reading here, thank you for your time and energy. Your likes and comments, shares, subscribes. I really appreciate all of that very much. It's helping me build my channel. I'm going to, the numbers on these cards represent the paintings in my oracle. And I have a gallery in my website of all the paintings. There's 64 of them on talesfromthevector.com. I'll put that in the description box below in the order they appear here. You can check it out if you want to. We have disruption. So what's fun for some is not fun for everyone. Right on this right here. So definitely they don't want this power couple to come together. And we have the karmic space of lack of awareness. And so look at this, is sitting with the King and the soulmate energy. So this is about gaining some sort of knowledge from this pentacle energy. And it's saying never underestimate the power of willful ignorance, because you'll miss out on opportunities. And so this can be something that happened with the King of Wands, where the people that, like this could be people that are possibly in his inner circle that have gone out of their way to hold back some information from him so that they still have some control, because he's the star of the show for sure. Definitely, I feel that's defining this energy. And I feel that definitely this is someone that you have met in the past. It would not be someone that you've had a relationship with. It may even go as far back as your childhood. It's sitting on the page, so the page is it's basically saying this could be someone from your childhood, and as I said, that you met in elementary school, high school, or just when you were starting college, university, Or this could represent an energy that you haven't seen for 7 years, 14 years, 21 years. This is someone that would be a public figure, or possibly you're a public figure, or maybe even both. And this star energy is when both of you are on your North Star energy. And that's when you meet. That makes total sense now. Yay. And then we have the mother's worry. Your mothers might be worried about you, but I feel that this is more about all the worry on planet Earth right now. A lot of people are concerned about how things are going on planet Earth. There's a lot going on planet Earth that we could be concerned about, but it's talking about this, like when the two of you get together, solutions to improve the condition of the Earth, the vibration and the energy of the Earth will come together. This is God's plan. And this is talking about Capricorn energy. So I feel that both of you are very ambitious, but in your own way, in different, probably not in the same field of work, but in within yourselves, being whatever the combination is, maybe perfect, because you know how they say opposites attract. It could represent that need for you both having a skill set for something that the other doesn't have to the same extent. So this is about being ambitious and being very responsible, a power couple that comes together. They can see the possibilities within the challenges, which will benefit the Earth. And then we have attachment. So I feel that the reason why the panic is happening is this is a lot, the karmic space of attachment is the mother of all karmic spaces, basically. If people become attached to something, that's when they have a tendency to do anything to hold on to it and can easily fall into the other karmic spaces. Look at what the card says. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. So that doesn't sound very fair, does it? And so someone is attached to being the power couple rather than you, or being one half of the power couple. Wow, that's really interesting, isn't it? And your lack of awareness in the past of that happening has had you miss a lot of opportunities that would have made your journey easier. But I feel like this energy is coming through soon. All right, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. This is another random reading, but it was kind of a fun, interesting one. I hope you've enjoyed it as well. Thanks again for your likes, comments, and subscribes. I'm truly honored when you do subscribe, and I will be back with another random reading for you soon. Bye for now.